Hi girl and welcome back to my channel. Hi, I'm Rizzy and I create makeup and beauty related content every week. और आज की वीडियो ट्यूटोरियल में मैं आपके साथ शेयर करूंगी कि how I went from 0 to 100 in only 10 minutes. This is going to be a very easy tutorial and you guys will be able to create this makeup look without any effort at all. So if you guys are interested, just keep on watching. Also, I am using all the drugstore products in this one, so it is going to be easy for your pocket as well. So without further ado, let's get on with this video. For the very first step, we are going to clean our face. I have already cleansed my face and now I'm going in with a moisturizer. This is the Plum E luminence moisturizer. This is really good for dry and dehydrated skin, and this is my holy grail product. I just love using this moisturizer. For the primer, we are going to be using the LA Girl Pro Prep Primer, and this is a smoothing primer. It makes my skin buttery smooth and makes my pores look visibly smaller, so that is why I love using this primer underneath my foundation. I'm taking a generous amount and applying it all over my face and smoothing it out with my fingers. Now it is time for some color correctness, and I'm using this Glow Correct and Conceal Duo. This is in the shade Masala, and I'm using it under my eyes to correct those dark circles, and I'm tapping it with my fingers and basically merging it into my skin. I'm not moving it away from the skin, I'm just dabbing it. For foundation, we are going to be using the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour foundation. I just love this foundation. This gives super full coverage and conceals and corrects all my dark spots and pigmentation as well. I'm just using a damp beauty blender to merge this foundation into my skin. Next step, I'm going to be using a spoolie to brush my eyebrow hairs, and this is to prep it for the next step. And next, I'm using the NYX Brow Mascara Gel to tame those eyebrows. Next step, I'm going to be using the Miss Clear Brow Cake to fill in and brush my brows. I'm using the same brush it comes with to fill my brows and gently stroke the tail of the brow. I'm not focusing very much on the inner portion of the brow. I'm only focusing on the tail of the brow because that is where you need the maximum pigmentation. Once I'm happy with the shape of the brow, I'm using the same spoolie to smoothen out the edges of the brow. For concealer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is in the shade 20 Sand, and I'm focusing it on the higher points of my face where I want to highlight my face. I'm also be applying it under my cheekbone to give that chiseled, sculpted look, and the best way to do it is to find out where your cheekbone is and apply it just below your cheekbone. Now I'm going to take the beauty blender and merge it all out. I'm going to be focusing it on the center part of my face and not dragging it too much across all over the face. I'm just focusing it on the parts where I have just applied it. For setting my face, I'm going to be using the Fit Me Loose powder, and I generally apply my powder using this kind of a beauty sponge which has a flat edge to it, so that I just pick up the product, dip it into the tub, pick up some product and put it under my eyes, so it gives a very smooth kind of a coverage under the eyes. I'll keep it under the eyes for about 1 or 2 minutes for baking. I'm also be putting it on the highlight that we did under our cheekbones, just to carve it out more and to focus it more. This way my contour is visible, although we have not even contoured it yet. To provide a smooth base on my eyelids, I'm going to be putting some of that concealer that we already used and merging it out with my fingers. And I'm not focusing it above the crease line, I'm just focusing it below the crease line so that it gives a natural brownish shadow. I'm going to be using the Marvelous Mattes from Makeup Revolution. This is a pretty good rainbow palette and I'm using the yellow shade and putting it just above my crease. I'm also mixing the orangish mustard tones and pick it up with a tapered brush and focusing it only on the crease. Next, I'm going to be using the Red Velvet palette from the Makeup Revolution and I'm using the darkest red burgundy tone on it and putting it all over my lid. This is a Pro Smudge brush from Wise She and this is one of the best brush that I have tried. I'm just blending all the harsh line away so there is no harsh line and the eyeshadow is and our eye look is done. This is pretty easy, right? Next step, I'm going to be using the LA Girl So Cheeky palette and I'm taking this pinkish dark pink tone and trying to contour my face and put some blush on it at the same time. I'm using the Pro Smudge brush and taking that same red tone under my eyes as well, and I'm just taking a clean brush to smoothen out all the edges. I will use a curler to curl up my lashes and then I will put some generous amount of voluminous Lash Paradise mascara from L'Oreal Paris onto my eyelashes. I will line my lips with the PAC lip liner. This is in the shade Mauve, I believe, and this is pretty nude shade for me. This is exactly my lip color but better. So I love lining my lips with this PAC lip liner. I'm also be using the Maybelline Gradient Lip Crayon, I believe this is called, and I'm going to be putting it all over my lips. This is again in the shade Mauve. For highlighter, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. This is one of the best highlighters in the drugstore affordable version. And this is in the shade Blossom Glow and putting it all over my face only on the points where I want to highlight. I'm gonna be taking the LA Girl setting spray to set everything up and to hydrate my skin further, because after that much of makeup your skin tends to get dry. So girls, this is the final look. I love how this look turned out and I'm pretty excited to share it with you guys. Let me know in the comment section below whether you liked it or not. What other looks do you want me to try, and I'll sure put them up on my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Rizytutorials and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.